All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dawg House Podcast with your host, JayRod, and...
Host, JDawg. Other host.
Other co-host. Well, we just got back from a extensive weekend of jiu-jitsu, so obviously we got to go over that stuff first. NickyRod is a millionaire, the first ever grappler to win $1 million in a tournament. And I am a ADCC silver medalist. Yeah, not a bad weekend.
Not a bad weekend.
Yeah, so I guess it's hard to just go about one, not the other. We'll just go about both. See what's going on. So we were in Vegas for about a week. Landed, got some good training in with the team. B-Team had fucking... How many people were competing this weekend from B-Team?
A lot.
We had a lot of people.
ADCC alone.
Declan, JayRod, Shushu,
Ethan,
Owen,
Chris Wojak,
Taylor. He's not really B-Team, but he's like
part of the camp.
He was training with us.
Kenta.
Kenta was CJI, but still.
Yeah, we're thinking just ADCC for
now.
Who else are we missing?
NickyRod.
Dorian.
Jojo. Not Dorian. Over 10. Probably around 15.
Yeah.
15
CJI.
Ryan.
Nicky Ryan, Joseph, Kenta, Adam Bradley, NickyRod.
Yep.
A bunch.
So big weekend for B Team. A lot of
Jones.
fucking. Yeah. I guess so.
He did compete on the card.
Did compete. Haven't fucking seen him in ages, but he did compete. Fucking. Yeah, I guess we'll go over my tournament.
Yeah, let's dive into JayRod's weekend.
Yeah. So I had with both tournaments going on, it was a pretty hectic weekend. While NickyRod was competing on his first day, I had to weigh in. Mm-hmm. So his competition started at 3, and I had to fucking weigh in at 4. So I couldn't make it to his matches on the first day. So I was fucking frustrated by that. And then fucking...
How did weigh-ins go? They go smoothly, or was it...
Pretty smoothly. I mean, I walk around 185. So I'm about 10 pounds under the weight class. Mm-hmm. While, like, to compare, Giancarlo, when I fought him, was 220 pounds. So that's about a 35-pound weight difference.
220. I mean,
bro, that's Declan. That's NickyRod. That's NickyRod.
Yeah, I was going to say,
NickyRod.
I didn't know how big he was as far as the actual number, but you could definitely see the difference when y'all both stepped on the mat. It was like, wow, that dude looks thick.
Yeah. He's a dense.
And he's shorter
man.
than NickyRod too.
Yeah,
by a decent amount.
He's fucking wide,
so he's just thick.
He's wide. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Dense boy. He's fucking good at jiu-jitsu though. He's fucking good.
He's a full package. Good looking, thick, strong.
Built like a fucking gorilla, dude. God damn it. They won. They won CJI.
Let's go over your first match, ADCC.
Yeah. So wins, whatever. NickyRod competes, gets 2 subs. First day of my Saturday. So Saturday is my first day. First match, I fight Achilles Rocha. I end up taking his back and submitting him. Speaking of Achilles, do you see this?
Yeah.
That's from his teeth.
I saw the replay when you choked him out.
His mouth was wide open.
It was like less of a choke and more like a face crush. Because when he got up, he was like, he was like holding his teeth. Like
my form was in his mouth.
Yeah.
His mouth was wide open.
Yeah, just
eating it. Yeah.
You look like you're about to just break his jaw.
Yeah.
That's why he tapped.
Yeah.
It was like a jawbreaker.
It would definitely destroy his jaw. But I mean, he's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
Fucking speaking of Achilles, his fucking dad killed it,
bro.
Somehow, still fucking.
That gave me a lot of hope. I was like, you know what?
It's crazy.
I'm just in the beginning, baby.
It's crazy.
big 42, 43.
Yeah. That's
Bro.
crazy.
And out there killing silver medalist.
Yep. Silver medalist, and then Cyborg, same thing. In his 40s,
he had a good week. He had a good weekend too.
What did he? I think he took second in the absolute.
He took second in his weight class and third in absolute. Or
That's crazy.
Like double medaled.
That's crazy.
At 44, and then you had Lovato Jr. in his 40s. Like Jesus Christ, that was impressive, man.
Yeah. All of these feats are also acquired with the use of steroids.
Yes, obviously at 40 some. I mean, Wagner admitted being on TRT.
I think he admitted after he got caught.
Yeah,
still.
I mean, yeah. No one really admits it until they get caught. They're like, oh, by the way, I was too late now. I mean, we all. But
we know, brother.
Yeah, we know, brother. Know. But even if you didn't, before Wagner got caught, it was pretty obvious he was on something.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's like. At that point, when you're 40, when you're in your mid 40s, you have to be on something if you're going to compete. Like
I'd say so. Yeah.
You're pretty your energy levels are going down at that point.
Yeah. First match, submit Achilles Rocha. Second match, I end up fighting Ryan Aiken, which is maybe not the biggest name, but his first match he ended up submitting Pedro Moreno.
Yep.
Which I was expecting to rematch him because I thought Pedro would win. Ryan Aiken ended up submitting him with some leg lock I didn't see. I think it was a outside heel hook. Also, could be wrong on that. Submits Pedro fucking early in their match too, so he's fresh. Good first performance for him. So I meet Ryan Aiken in the quarterfinals, and then I end up just like smashing his guard. He got relatively tired pretty quickly.
He did.
So yeah, just kind of smashed his guard, passed a bunch of times, end up forcing him to turtle one time, take his back, secure hooks, and I scored twice off of the back takes or the hooks, and pretty much just tried to submit him for the rest of that time. So I was on his back for a few minutes. I couldn't submit him. He was so good at he's good at the EBI fucking rule set. So he's got good back defense and stuff. But I tried. I saw 10 seconds left. I was like, didn't get the finish, but won by points regardless.
I thought you did sub him.
Ryan Aiken, no. I did not, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched all your matches from start to end.
He was. If you see the ending sequence, I'm squeezing it, and all you see is me biting down, gritting my teeth.
Yeah.
And then his defense is this.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it was just such
his hand's just like this.
Yeah. Maybe it was just such a bad squeeze that I thought he tapped.
Yeah.
I remember seeing. I don't know. I thought for some reason I thought he tapped.
Yeah. No tap, unfortunately, but. Regardless, still made it to day 2 with that performance. So, not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad. Yeah. I got done competing that day pretty early. Well, not pretty early. I got done competing, and the moment I get done competing, I'm like, fuck, all right. Shower, head back to the hotel, shower, and bounce straight to CJI to fucking watch NickyRod compete, right? Because he's in his final day already. Because CJI was a day before ADCC. So by the time I get there, his first match is finishing up. I just fucking missed it. And then, he gets another sub, submits Adam Bradley via rear naked choke. And then in his finals match, who did he fight?
Felipe Andrew.
Yeah. So bit smaller than NickyRod, I think. But Felipe, he did really good.
He had a good weekend, dude.
Good weekend, yeah.
He was popping off.
Yeah, he really fucking fought quite a few bigger guys.
Yeah.
If not,
he's almost doing better against the bigger guys.
Yeah.
I think the announcer said that because he normally fights like middleweight, like a lower weight. But the announcer was like, his style seems to do very well against bigger guys.
Yeah.
Which kind of showed.
So good weekend for him as well. Not all the way up until the finals match where he fought NickyRod. Obviously, fucking, I had to be there for NickyRod winning $1 million.
Yep.
That's a massive moment in his life.
It's a massive moment in history in general, dude.
In grappling and fucking the sport. It's fucking growing after a weekend like that. But regardless, yeah, NickyRod takes it back, submits him. Fucking, it's cool to see him like remain calm throughout all his matches.
I noticed that.
And then just at the end, just
let it all out.
Let it all out.
Yep. I like that too. And the announcer said something too that it was very true. Like she was like, after all of NickyRod's matches, Nicky would just do the same thing. He'd stand up, put his hands behind his back, stand there, his hand raised, walk off. And Lady's like, wow, no emotion out of NickyRod, blah, blah, blah. And she was right when she said, she's like, well, I guess he just sees it as like the job's not done. And I was like, it's true. I mean, came here to win $1 million. That match did not win me $1 million. It got me closer, but it didn't win me $1 million. Yep. So there's no point to celebrate yet. Yep. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
not pretty cool, but correct.
Correct. Yeah. I like that. He gave me. We were talking about something before competition. We were talking about. Let me see if I can find the photo. So we were talking about.
There's quite a few things I want to talk about.
Penn State.
Yeah.
Talk about Penn State and we're talking about Cal Sanderson, whatnot. And pretty much you can't get anything from Cal Sanderson. You can only get it from his athletes, right? And that is because he speaks to his athletes. It doesn't really he's not too active.
Yeah, he's a very mysterious man.
Yeah, mysterious. Doesn't give you too much. But Nick said he was watching some interview or something from one of his athletes, one of the wrestlers. Said something that Kale says to them. So this is kind of what we kind of focused on during this weekend, and it's kind of it's always kind of basic and what we normally focus on, but just kind of hyper focus, and I would say these things and over and over and over again. Whenever I needed it, I had a specific sequence before every single match, but pretty much this is it. Be present, no future, no past. Live in the moment. Enjoy the moment that God is giving you, and be yourself. Be bold, confident, courageous, and smart. And I would repeat those last 4 words over and over again before I walk out onto the stage.
Be bold, courageous, and smart.
Be bold, confident, courageous, and smart.
I like that.
And then I would also say the first thing once, because if I said it more than once, I was getting very emotional before every time I walked out onto the mat. And
really?
I never really had that until we mentioned God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's a different type of feeling.
It is very different. I hate to, not that I hate, but I don't like doing shit that everyone else does. But when it's fucking right, it's right.
And you'd be surprised how many people don't do that.
Yeah.
There's not very many ADCC silver medalists.
Yeah.
Or finalists or medalists in general. So
for sure. And natural as well.
And natural ADCC medalists, even smaller list.
Yep. But yeah, I would get so just
emotional. Saying what line? You said the first line?
The first line.
What was the first line?
I wouldn't say it exactly, but I would say something about being present, and I would say something about enjoying the moment and being thankful for what God has given you. And I would just say this to myself, and I would get just flooded with just an overwhelming sense of.
I know what feeling you're talking about.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's
so good.
You can't describe it as specific emotion. It's just raw emotion.
Yeah,
just raw.
Yeah, it's very fucking. There's nothing else like it.
Yep.
Fucking honestly, fuck winning and all that shit. That moment before I was competing was more than any of the matches that I had won over the past weekend. I don't really know why. Because people always chase the win and all that shit, but I'm not really worried about that.
Yeah, especially when the second I knew the second you were in the finals, regardless whether you were going to win or not, I knew you were going to perform very, very well in the finals, regardless, because I just know I kind of have a good idea of how you think and stuff. And I've been in the situation too where it's like, man, once you're in the finals, it's hard not to be grateful because that's when you know the rest of the tournament's over.
Yep.
It's only one match left. Everything can kind of, the dust settles a little bit. Yep. You can be like, wow, like I'm fucking here.
You're fucking let it fly.
It's easier to be in the present right before the finals because you're right at the end.
Absolutely.
You know,
chaos kind of settles down.
I've always performed my best in the finals. Yeah. Always. And it's funny because I've lost. Anytime I made it to the finals, I always lost, but I performed my best. Yeah. It was weird, and I was so happy.
Yeah, at that point, it's like I don't really care about winning or losing. You're just present. You're happy to be there, and if you're performing good, like that is my end goal. My goal is to perform to the best of my capabilities, and be the best grappler I can possibly be. The whole point of competing is to test. Or gauge where I'm at in the realm of other grapplers, right? Yep. That's my goal. My goal is like fuck. I would like to be an ADCC champion, but that has to be a byproduct of me being the best grappler I can be. Yeah,
it's like I want to be an ADCC champion, but obviously I'm not good enough yet.
Yes,
I'm not good enough yet.
Yes,
I performed at my best at a high world level, absolutely. Yeah. But my best performance isn't good enough yet. But it doesn't mean you didn't perform at your best.
Yes.
Because I think your match against Giancarlo, you looked your best.
Yeah.
You passed two-time ADCC gold medalist multiple times. Yeah. You're in the match the whole time. You're taking them down. You know?
It's a good showing. Good showing for the boys. So not too bad for me. Going on to, I guess, NickyRod, another fucking big win for him. He won a fucking $1 million.
Yeah. Dominantly. Subbed everyone.
Submitted everyone.
I think only one of his matches went to the third.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think. And it's almost frustrating because it's like, I don't like talking about drama and shit. It's very fucking annoying because I just want to train and have fun. But it is frustrating to be in kind of NickyRod's spot where he's pretty much, he is, if not he's top 3 best grapplers in the world right now, right? It's him, Gordon, and
I'd say
Felipe Pena.
I'd say
Kynan.
I'd say top 3 would be, number 3 would be Felipe or Kynan.
Yeah. So it's top 3, top 5 in the world. He wants that number 1 spot and he wants to prove that. But Gordon, he offered
I saw that was wild.
$1 million bet match. So NickyRod puts in his $1 million, Gordon puts in his $1 million. They fight, winner takes $2 million. Which last time NickyRod requested a bet match with Gordon, he requested, I think he said $50,000, and Gordon was like, "Oh, that's pennies to me." So now NickyRod won $1 million. She's like, "Yo, where's your pennies at?"
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not looking like Gordon's gonna take the fight. Unfortunately, he's busy arguing with Craig over something. Craig just loves chaos. Craig just loves. I'm flying,
stirring the
pot. Yeah, I land, get off the plane. I look at my phone. He's fucking talking shit to Gordon. We're flying. We're on the same flight as Gordon.
Really?
B-Team and New Wave flew home on the same plane.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking.
That is awesome.
Yeah, but that's
that was a good time for Atos to shoot that plane down, bring it down to the ground.
It's one thing if it's just the other team is yes, it is what it is. Yeah. But then Craig's fucking go on my phone. Craig's stirring the pot, fucking talking shit. Dude, what are you doing?
You're sitting right next to him. He's like.
I had people come up to me at ADCC because Craig was doing post attacking ADCC, and one of the guys hey, he's attacking me personally. It's we're not doing anything wrong. Could you ask him to delete it?
Really?
And I was yeah, I can ask him, but I can't promise anything. It's fucking Craig.
Yeah. wow, someone really came through and asked that?
Yeah, he was like, one of the ADCC guys was like, yeah, like something just came up. Like it's not any sort of attack against B-Team. And Craig's just fucking hostile. Almost.
Yeah,
he's super defensive.
He's going hard.
Yeah. What else was he going hard about? Fucking.
He posted
ADCC,
quite a few stuff.
Talking shit about ADCC, attacking. Just attacking.
He was posting.
ADCC,
he was
Gordon.
posting screenshots of DMs and security footages. And I was like,
oh yeah, with Dorian. Yeah,
and I was like,
attacking.
Wow, this is
talking shit about Dorian.
I was like, this is getting very hostile.
Yeah, I was like, dog, like we're like,
I'm gonna get jumped in the streets. Yeah. Hey, you got B-Team shirt.
And it's one thing. It's just kind of frustrating because we're automatically associated with Craig because Craig's such a big name and we're a part of the same team. I haven't seen Craig in 6 months. So it's like, fucking this weekend, I saw him. He hasn't been home in 6 months.
Yeah.
I haven't trained with the guy in a very long time. Yeah. So it's like, people are like, oh, this is your boy, this is your boy. It's like, I don't fucking know the guy.
I don't
know the guy anymore. He's fucking traveling. I don't know where he lives. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. I don't keep up with him.
Yeah.
It's too hard to keep up with him.
Yeah, that's true. He's somewhere different every weekend.
Yeah, every weekend.
Yeah.
He's in Colombia right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bang, 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 just bouncing around.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, not a bad weekend for jiu-jitsu, not a bad weekend for the Rod brothers. I would say a historic match that will go down in history of the fucking sport is Kid Rutolo versus Andrew Tackett. What a wild fucking match. If you guys have someone that's like on the edge about doing jiu-jitsu or something, show them this match on fucking the B-Team YouTube page, and they will understand and be actually entertained, right? Don't show them some fucking guard pulling sissy bullshit. So show them this fucking match.
This leads me to another big topic I wanted to touch on.
That's good. Let's do it.
We are interrupting the broadcast to announce our partnership with Saint Pasta Sauce. Today we're going to be going over the dog's favorite meal, right? Starts with some ground meat. Preferably bison, grass-fed, 100%. As well as some spaghetti, right? Any pasta you want, but for today we're going with some classic spaghetti. And last but not least, the essential Saint Pasta sauce.
Why Saint Pasta, Jay? Why Saint Pasta?
I'll tell you why.
Let me hear it.
All right, so firstly, there's no added sugars or preservatives, and they're made fresh with California tomatoes. Secondly, their sauce is slow cooked for 3 hours. No other sauce does this in the business. Saint Pasta Sauce releases one batch per month, and they're always selling out. So make sure you guys subscribe to their email list so you guys can stay updated on the releases. If you guys want free shipping on your first order from Saint Pasta Sauce, make sure you guys use code Dawg House Pod. That is DAWGHOUSEPOD. Dawg House Pod for free shipping on your first order. Make sure you guys check them out.
I'm gonna hold it some, okay?
You have to put it all the way in.
Okay. Okay. Just breathe out if.
Mom, can you just do it?
I know I shouldn't curse in front of my mom, but cauliflower ear sucks. I use Caulibuds ear magnets. I really wish I would have had these magnets when my ears were messed up. These keep my cauliflower ear at bay. They're the original and best quality cauliflower ear magnets on the market. Step 1, drain your ear. Step 2, pick your buds. Step 3, put them on your ear. Make the right decision. Invest in these Caulibuds so your ears don't look like chicken nuggets like mine. Check them out on Amazon or Caulibuds.com. Add ears. Train with your buds.
Juce Organics powders are certified USDA organic, 100% vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free.
We have a wide range of products that are here to support your health needs. Our products are designed to boost energy, enhance endurance, and aid in muscle recovery. Packed with organic superfoods, Juice helps fuel your body with intense training and quick recovery.
Juice Sport Greens is an all-in-one greens supplement with 7 essential organic components, consisting of greens, antioxidants, protein, probiotics, mushrooms, and fiber to help promote a strong and healthy body. And don't forget to use code DAWG25 to get 25% off all of their products. Guard pulling being banned in jiu-jitsu. Let's get into this, because this is I did a post about it on my Instagram, and I've had a lot of people freaking tuning in, having comments on what I said, DMing me with their own personal opinions. I'm getting attacked, all sorts of stuff.
Love it.
Yeah. So what I thought was very interesting about CJI, well, first I want to say this. It's not out of the ordinary, or it's not funny. It's not funny that the match that ended up being the greatest match of all time in jiu-jitsu was mostly wrestling. The match itself was, I'd say, like 80% wrestling, scrambles. When I say wrestling, I mean using wrestling to get to dominant jiu-jitsu positions. Yep. Meaning, it was not purely a wrestling match. There were submission attempts like this throughout the whole match, but they were using wrestling scrambles to get to those positions rather than using very slow, methodical jiu-jitsu guard pulling kind of type of style. And you saw what that created was the most exciting match ever. Was wrestling exchanges mixed with submission attempts, which I think is something to take note of. It's like, it seems to be other matches that kind of follow suit to that is the same style, right? The second most exciting, third most, like top 5 most exciting matches, you're probably not finding a match that was someone pulling guard the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're trying to turn this into a spectating sport, it seems to be that guard is something that we have to really look at as, what do we do with this? Because it could be guard itself could be making the sport boring. You know, and people are like, well, what about Levi Jones-Leary? Like, blah, blah. I'm not talking about Levi. I think Levi, for the most part, the whole tournament had a very active guard. I think it was, in my opinion, it was entertaining to watch his guard. Not as entertaining to watch Caden Tackett wrestle and scramble. Not as entertaining as that. But compared to other guards I've seen, Levi's was entertaining to watch. Dude was taking back from inversions and armbar attempts from guard and taking the back from it. He's very active guard. But like someone said in the comments in the post I made, it is very rare to see someone with a very entertaining guard. There's very few and far between. Right? So it's like, what do we do with the guard? And the Rotolos came out. Two of the best grapplers at their weight class and top 10 in the world, pound for pound. They were like, we don't pull guard anymore. We wrestle. So,
I mean, out of terms of excitement, it is absolutely true that wrestling will be, like, I feel like, it sounds biased coming from a fucking wrestler, but ask any spectator, it's like, it's going to be more exciting wrestling or watching wrestling as opposed to watching someone trying to pass another person's guard. I think it's going to be hard, or I highly doubt that they're just gonna get rid of guard entirely.
You can't. It's part of jiu-jitsu. You can't get rid of the guard. But you can get penalized for playing guard. I think if you're sitting guard and waiting for the guy to pass, or not being offensive, or not moving forward, if you're not scooting forward, I think you should be penalized the same as you get penalized taking 2 steps backwards in wrestling. You know, the moment you step backwards, stalling. That's exactly how it should be with guard. If you're sitting there and not doing anything, waiting for the guy to make some sort of mistake, you should be penalized for this. And like you said, with all this being said, I think Levi has one of the most dangerous, one of the most entertaining, and
Yeah, just one of the most dangerous guards.
His guard
in
looked
grappling.
dirty, dude. Over the week,
like,
dude. It looked dangerous.
It looks super dangerous.
Yeah.
He looks dangerous. He's fucking.
Did you see the
he's
picture
yoked.
he posted the shirt off for weigh-ins for
No.
CJI, brother?
But he's yoked, yeah. And I don't know how much he weighs, but he looks like
gotten
a
bigger.
fucking big boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he
thick.
was fighting Taza 77. Oh, fucking was this over a year ago at this point.
Oh, he looked way bigger than that
So
match.
yeah, so it's like, man, he's his body's matured for sure. I don't know how old he is and stuff, but yeah, great performance by him. Great performance by fucking Cade and Tackett as well. Holy shit!
Look at
Wow.
that. Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, that's a hunk of a man.
That's
He's
Xanadu God
fucking
right there, baby. That's
Xanadu God.
Xanadu God.
Yeah, he's got his own fucking
Got his
persona
own-
as well.
Got his own name, his alter
Right?
ego. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. He looked good. He looked good all weekend.
Yeah, but very talented guy.
Yep.
Fucking, I have a list.
I was going to say, someone brought up a really good point in the comments as far as, I mean, us as very active competitors, athletes in sport of jiu-jitsu, it is kind of people in our position, our jobs to try and help the sport grow and stuff like that. So it's like, it's important that we all really look at what's going to make the sport more entertaining, because more money for the sport means more money for us. So someone was like, why don't you, this be a cool content, like a vlog we could do on this YouTube channel, because we've promised like 10 vlogs and haven't shown one. So it's like go around as like a social experiment, like go on a college campus, something like that, and show them like a 30-second highlight of one of the most active guards, Levi, and then show a 30-second highlight of Tackett and Cade. So show the best of both worlds and ask them what match looks like it's more exciting to watch and see which one they pick.
It's pretty.
I think you already know.
I think I already know as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like that in itself is the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But someone brought up a good point too as far as pulling guard. A good idea would be like a shot clock. How people have a shot clock in wrestling for shooting, where if both people are stalling, someone gets put on the clock as like in freestyle. If two people are stalling, they put someone on the clock, shot clock, 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to score, or the other person gets a point.
Oh shit.
So if it creates action.
Definitely creates action.
So if you're playing guard,
unfair.
Well, if it's playing guard, you have 30 seconds to sweep, or come back up to your feet.
I see. So it's within reason. Like they're putting the guy on shot clock due to him
Stalling.
possibly stalling.
Yes, and if you don't want to be if you don't want to offend the guard players too much and be like, if you don't sweep or submit them in 30 seconds, it's a point for the other guy. You can just be like, you have 30 seconds to sweep, submit, or it's back up to the feet.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Without like a point deduction.
Without a point deduction, it's just back up to the feet.
Yeah.
Because I don't think guard people. It's like, oh, I suck at wrestling, so I'm going to completely avoid the situation I suck at and not get penalized for it. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's like me. That's like if I sucked at heel hooks. Anytime someone gets me in a heel hook, it's like, oh nope, we can't be here.
Yeah.
Let me reset back. It's like that's can't avoid
Yeah.
positions and not get penalized.
I guess so, but in a way, it is also like as a passer, you also have to view passing someone's guard as they're making it easier for me. Like it's one less thing that I have to do, right? Because in competition, what are your goals? My goal, I don't know about everyone else's goal. My goal is to take them down, pass their guard, and submit them. Mm-hmm. That's it in sequence. So if they already are on the ground, that's one less thing I have to do. I just have to pass their guard and submit them.
But they were able to deny you an
Of those
opportunity
points.
and a position to score because you're better than them at wrestling. That's not fair. That's like if someone was better at playing guard than you were passing, you're allowed to look at them and go, stand up, and they have to stand up.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
I agree, and it is frustrating. I've also just come to terms with it because I think it's gonna be hard to.
It's gonna be hard.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's going to change much. I do think the biggest thing to take away from this weekend out of like terms of excitement and just like potential for the sport growth is the alley.
Yes.
I think that is the biggest like evolution the sport can see within the next couple years.
Yeah. I noticed the change of pace when watching, when there wasn't constant action being stopped, like out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds. That Cade versus Andrew Tackett match would not have been the same vibe if it was being stopped every 30 seconds.
Can you imagine that at ADCC?
They'd have been off the mat.
They would have been
left and right.
off the mat multiple
Which
times.
it kills the whole vibe of the match. But the fact that it was
Absolutely.
just like this the whole time, no stoppage.
Constant momentum.
Yes.
Throughout. Smooth.
That I noticed that drastically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I think the alley is going to make a big difference. The pit is going to make a big difference for the sport of jiu-jitsu. I really hope it's implemented in a lot more competitions in the coming future, because I was talking to NickyRod. NickyRod was like, man, I don't want to compete on any other mat.
Really?
He said, I love the wall so much. It's like, why would I?
Yeah.
All right? That's like,
He loves it until he gets stuck up against it one match, but this fucking shit sucks.
yeah, but it's like if it forces some sort of action,
Yeah.
right? If the guy's backing up, oh, keep backing up, motherfucker, you're gonna fall down.
You're on the wall, take it down.
You're
exactly.
on the wall.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it just adds another layer of jiu-jitsu that we have never seen before as spectators, and it can just add so much more shit that's happening, right?
Yep.
It's not just like a flat wall where it's like a cage wrestling almost. It's just fucking it's the angle. It fucks everything up. It changes everything. As well as the corners as well. You get up in that corner, you can do some wild shit.
I was gonna say I just said like if you stuck up against the wall, you'll complain then. But in reality, all jokes aside, if you're stuck against the wall, this means you lack this new technical skill that you have to develop to be able to compete in the pit.
Yep.
Right? If you're stuck against the wall, it's not because it sucks, it's because you don't know how to get off the wall.
Yep.
So it's like like you said, it opens up a whole new set of skills in jiu-jitsu that you can now have to learn and use to counteract an angled wall.
Absolutely.
I like it.
So the sport's growing. I've never had more people, or I've never seen more people say like, oh yeah, I watch CJI, but I don't train. I've never trained jiu-jitsu a day in my life. There's so many people, I've seen saying that. So the sport is heading in the right direction. Obviously very thankful for the athletes that competed in that tournament. Very thankful for Craig Jones and Seth for creating such a thing.
Yep.
It is out of maybe it was out of like to be a competitor, like a direct competitor with ADCC, but it seems like it's not even. It's definitely a different energy in competing in a mat space like that, in an arena like that. It's definitely. I feel like after this weekend, it's not even in the same ballpark as ADCC.
Mm-mm.
It's
like its own thing.
It is its own thing, and I really hope it evolves and like continues evolving the sport.
And coming at a side of ADCC, right? Like, let me put myself in ADCC shoes as well, because you know me, I'm all about self-reflection, just being a better person every day. That should be your goal every day. This shouldn't be a time for Mo and all the ADCC guys to be like, oh, fuck CJI, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This now makes them have to get better. You know what I mean? It's like now it's like I would see it as an opportunity. It's like, okay, we have some competition now. This is a challenge to see if we can have a better promotion, a better style, better rule set than them. So now we get better. Now CGI is like, oh, now we get better. And then now where everyone's growing.
Everyone benefits from this.
Everyone benefits.
Yep.
Whether it means you having to just be a better promoter now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like it's all in good intentions.
I think the way ADCC. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. I think the way ADCC reacts to CJI this weekend will be a massive indicator of where ADCC is headed in relation to CJI and potentially the overall sport, right? Because like ADCC was the pinnacle, was the pinnacle of jiu-jitsu, and now it could be changing this year, and moving from here on out. So we'll see. It's very it's a good time to be a grappler, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Good time to be a grappler. I have a few other things I wanted to go over.
Yeah, go down the list.
Yes. So obviously I took second ADCC, and you remember the guys I had mentioned before, Christian. He was staying here with his girl. So they're the guy. He's the guy that got NickyRod into jiu-jitsu. And he also, when I first started jiu-jitsu, he told me, he was like, listen, I think you're really good at wrestling. I think you should pursue collegiate wrestling. Like, stick to college, do college, and then fucking after you graduate, you can pursue jiu-jitsu. It's not that big of a deal. And I was like, I remember him telling me this, and I was like, I have to do this.
Jiu-jitsu. You have to do
I have to do jiu-jitsu. I remember the conversation. I remember where it was. We were at a fight to win. I was like a week into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. And
I told him I was like fully committing to jiu-jitsu, and he was like, man, just do wrestling. And then I grabbed my medal, come back from fucking leaving the arena, talking to the boys, come across Christian and Amanda. Amanda also competed, his girl competed at ADCC, but they're leaving. They come across me. He's like, man, congrats. And I want to say I take it back.
Yeah.
I'm like, take what back? He's like, you remember when I told you should stick to fucking wrestling? I was like,
yes, I'm always correct. That's a good feeling.
But he someone like that, he said it within good
of course,
good intention, Yeah. So when I hear it from like my cunt of a teacher, my English teacher, fuck. She just wanted to fucking ruin your dreams.
Of course.
A negative person.
Always.
I bet she's still teaching. But yeah, that was a nice message. I was like, finally.
Yeah, it pays off.
Yes.
All
this work has finally fucking kind of come to something.
Yeah. It's just the beginning.
Oh yeah, after that, fucking walking through the hotel, right? We go to spend some time with my family because my parents had come. Parents and sister had come to watch. We go to their hotel to just sit down, talk for a little bit. As we're leaving, I'm still in my fucking ADCC kit. I left ADCC, grabbed my medal, got a fucking double from In-N-Out, head to their hotel, talk to them for a little bit. I'm like, all right, fuck it, we'll go home or go back to the hotel so we can shower and shit. As I'm leaving, they have security in their like walking through the casino to leave, right? Fucking carrying bags and shit. And the lady security guard, she was like, hey, you gotta put a shirt on. I was like, oh, I'm leaving through the front door right now. It's all good. And she's like, yeah, but you're walking shirtless through a casino. You have to put a shirt on. And I'm like, I look good, right? I just kept walking. I could not. I was like, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm the man of the hour right now.
Right? This is my time. This is my time. Fucking 104 degrees outside. I'm good.
I'm probably your least worry right now of someone doing something bad or outrageous. Go worry about someone else.
Fucking A, dude. And they have like chicks are walking in fucking bikinis. They got like a fucking pool. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then lastly on the list, I have JitzBitz released few new designs for JitzBitz. So you saw them, but we had the restock 2 designs. We restocked the B-Team Jiu-Jitsu, and we restocked the blue belt. And the other 3 designs, we had like a Jiu-Jitsu Shaka. We had Protect Your Neck, like a Wu-Tang thing.
Protect your neck.
And then we had the Dawg House.
Boom.
The Dawg House JitzBitz, right? So I just wanted to mention that. as we've had 0 sales for the Dawg House. But honestly, I did that more for the hell of it.
Yeah. So why not?
Why not take a loss?
Why not?
I'd rather take the risk, lose a little bit of money.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it could pop off.
Yeah,
it could pop off.
So if you guys are interested in purchasing JitzBitz, if you don't know what JitzBitz is, I have a little business that I do. Sell little croc charms for your Crocs, right? And pop it into those little holes. They got cool designs and shit. They got me choking a guy. We got fucking B-Team. We got logos, Level Black logo, a few other designs. So make sure you guys check them out. Maybe the link will be in the description of this video. If not, it'll be in the link of my Instagram or the JitzBitz original Instagram page. So make sure you guys check it out. Obviously, thank you for the support. Also, speaking of support, fucking Level Black purple kit. What do we think of that?
Oof.
What do you think of that?
I already know what they're thinking.
It was fucking nice.
Yeah, I already know what they're thinking.
I like that shit. That was
nice.
Custom personal request.
Yeah, the purple.
Just for me.
It was a perfect purple too.
It's perfect, right?
It wasn't like a hard dark purple.
Like a pastel.
Yeah, it was like a pastel.
Yeah.
It's like okay.
might do some more pastels. We'll see.
More pastels. It was funny. The first thing I text Jay after NickyRod wins, I text him. I say, looks like the Dawg House Podcast setup is getting an upgrade.
Fucking hey, maybe we'll get some better chairs. Fuck. Yeah, I think the first thing NickyRod bought was
the money's gone. It's gone.
He bought I think he upgraded the woman's ring. So we went to the jeweler at Vegas, right? He's looking at the bands and the rings, or at the diamonds. She pulls one out, and I'm like, oh wow, that's nice. Whatever, it's a rock, but it's nice. And then
a rock.
She pulls out another one. He's like, you have this, but like bigger. Pulls out another one. He's like, yeah, a little bit bigger. Pulls out another one. He's like, a little bit bigger. And yeah, he spent quite a bit of money over there. But
she's like, I want this one. He looks at the price tag. He's like, well, besides that one, what other one do you want?
Dude, it's a big ring.
It's a big ass, big old rock.
Big old rock. Fucking scary. Scary to lose that thing.
Brass knuckles.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, how was spectating CJI and ADCC?
Probably the same thing as usual. Just me losing my shit the whole time watching.
Yes.
Like, Jay, you fucking suck at jiu-jitsu. If that was me, I would have fucking got the sub there. What are you doing? No, it was it was awesome. The whole weekend, I don't think bad and good, but the whole weekend I didn't leave the couch. It was just watching everyone, make sure I was trying to it was mainly my dad and I that were watching you. My dad was watching all your matches, and he would text me during your matches and stuff. Like, oh, Jay's up, Matt, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But
nice. You're getting old, brother.
So yeah, it was just I'm trying to think what matches really I felt. I think Joseph's match and Ethan's match really got me like, God, just like, fuck, you know?
Joseph's match with Hulk and Ethan's match
winning the whole match, and then just gets caught in a submission that he probably would not get caught in a lot.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, okay, like it's like last period, like, okay, Joseph's got this, and you're just like, oh,
yep, that's jiu-jitsu, baby.
Yep. And then Ethan's match against Diego, I thought Ethan was doing a really good job denying Diego's leg entries the whole match. Beautiful, like floating on top of his leg entries.
Yep.
Perfect, doing it perfectly. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, we're going possibly going to overtime. Actually, I think Pato might have had a penalty, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
If I'm not mistaken, Ethan might have been winning off a penalty. It's like a minute left. Ethan's doing a good job. Pato starts to wrestle up. Ethan tries to contest to wrestle up and gets caught in a knee bar. And it's just like, God, dude, I was like yelling at the TV. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of just, wanting to see my friends and teammates win.
Yeah.
So it's, no different than Just another
Every
tournament.
day, yeah.
Just another tournament. I just want them to win. You know what I mean? I don't care what tournament it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I guess as a teammate of B-Team specifically, it's kind of like such a big team. Like when those big teams are fucking all going to compete, it's like hard to keep track of fucking everyone, right? Because like fucking me and Taylor were competing, or me and Chris were competing at the same time, you know, or on the same mats. Hard to fucking watch two mats. Yeah. As well as fucking CJI, a whole nother event happening at the same time. It's like
you had to pick
lots to juggle.
I picked just like the top 3 people I want to see the most. Yeah. And just make sure I keep track on that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess in other news, my fucking truck got broken into. I woke up this morning, 7:30 in the morning. NickyRod's like, bang, bang, bang. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This never happens. Never happens. He's like, come on, we gotta go out front. And I'm like, I walk outside. It's bright as fuck. It's hot as fuck. And cops pulling up. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? He's like, yeah, someone broke into your car.
Nice. The damn Raptor, dude, just can't catch a break.
Can't catch, that poor truck. I knew that
your dad was right. Shouldn't have bought it. Damn curse.
Nothing was stolen because I never leave anything in the fucking truck, right? Yeah. Like, actually, I didn't check. I haven't even touched the inside of the truck.
You come out like in the morning, you're like barely awake. You're like your car got broken into. You're just like, go back inside.
The only thing of value that I can think of that's in there is a Polaroid camera, which is fucking $100.
No, that's valuable.
And then there's value, and then an air compressor, and the air compressor is still there. Like an air compressor for the tires. So like hook it up to battery, pump up the tires whenever it's like. Wherever I'm out in the sticks and I need it, bump up the tires like that. But that was there, so I was like, these guys didn't take anything.
They broke into your truck. They get looking and they see the Polaroid camera. Next to it's like a picture of like Jay and I like playing Minecraft. Just like, you're just like, what the fuck is this? Whose car is this?
This dude's gay.
This dude's gay. Let me get out of here. That's what happened.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, the glove box was open. Fucking rear window was like bashed open, completely destroyed, and then front window is cracked. So
another thing to get fixed, huh?
Another thing to get fixed.
You can see this in 2 ways. You can think of it, oh no, or you think of it as, oh wow, this is a great opportunity for me to get tinted windows.
That's exactly, yeah, for sure.
It's like, oh, this just makes me do what I want to do anyway.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's like. I did I was planning on calling the tint place this morning. I had it on I have a list of shit to do every single day. And I check off the list.
Nice.
And fucking, I wrote down, call tint place to set up an appointment last night.
They came to your house. You didn't have to call them. They came to your house. They already started the work.
Fuck, man. That's so.
They already started working on it.
It reminds me of like when the Ranger had a blowout, and then the fucking, I was like, oh well, like you said, I could look at this 2 ways. I could look at this like, oh, I got a blowout, now I gotta fucking buy a new tire, or I was like, oh well, I was planning on buying new tires anyways. Yeah. Now I'll just get the ones I want. Yeah. So it's like,
womp womp.
It's really that bad? Womp womp. Yeah, womp womp indeed. Fucking we played the Forest for a couple days.
Yes, we did.
And then I went away for Vegas.
Yeah, you left me alone in the
stranded. Yeah,
stranded in the woods, dark.
I know exactly where we are in that.
I'm sure you do.
We're in that tent right by the shore.
Damn. Oh yeah, we are. You're right. You ain't kidding.
It's right next to that 4-legged creature.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah. We gotta get back on that.
Yeah, we're surviving.
Oh, I have So I woke up yesterday, saw I think I saw Volkanovski's story. He was roasting some fucking sausages over a bonfire, and I was like, I'm doing that. I'm doing that tonight. So I got sausages if you want them. I don't know if we have firewood.
Did you roast them?
No, I bought sausages to roast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, if you're down.
I'm fuck. Let's do it. Get the fire going. I'll
play
spawn.
Play the forest in real life.
Yeah.
Dude, there's fucking. All right, you remember the big spider?
Outback?
Yeah, Outback, the fucking.
Yeah.
All right, so there's 2 more.
Oh, God.
Like smaller ones, but still fucking big.
Yeah.
Smaller ones. These spiders, I think they have a bunch of nicknames. The nickname that sticks with me is zigzag spider because on their web they have like a noticeable thicker zigzag. So they're called zigzag spiders. I don't know if they're harmful.
Someone's gonna be in the comment, but you fucking idiot. They're not called zigzag spiders. That's called a Weber or
It's a banana spider. But yeah, the things are fucking terrifying. They got some gnarly, like, I don't know if they're fangs, but they are. I don't know. I don't want to look at too long. It makes me itchy.
You get too close, they just fucking pull you in.
Yeah, dude.
You're stuck in the web.
Their webs are fucking strong as fuck. As fuck. I fucked with them before.
I'm gonna walk around back one day. Jay's gonna be like up on side of the house, like stuck. He's like, help.
We've got a fishing spot, fucking Colorado River, 2 minutes down the road, right?
Yeah.
We pull up there, and in order to get there, you have to go through a gate, and it's untouched land. Like it hasn't been touched in a very long time. It's all overgrown. So there's fucking, you got to go there with boots. There's fucking snakes everywhere.
Yeah.
There's like it's almost like it looks like an old park because there's like tables here and like chairs here and there, and then it's just overgrown, just taken over by the fucking wildlife.
Yeah.
Plant life, and you go like down a path and there's a dock and you can go fishing off the dock, and the dock is covered in those spiders, and the woman catches a fish, so I gotta go down fucking to the like bank, grab the fish. In order to traverse down there, I need a fucking machete. I need a machete pretty much.
I'm not going anymore.
There's fucking overgrowth. So as you're walking down, everything's fucking, all the plants are brushing up on you, which is one thing. But when there's those big ass spiders crawling in that shit,
God.
you're just getting,
How
you
could
just
you
feel that shit. And there's a path going down the side of the dock. I'm following that path, and there's just a massive spider web with the same spider.
Same
right
size, like big.
It's probably bigger.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, fuck, I gotta get this fish, right? I gotta get this fucking fish. So I break the web and I go to hit it, and it doesn't break.
What?
I swatted at it and it didn't break. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. So I had to take a branch and fucking like whack it hard as fuck. Because
it made that web to catch you, no
Dude,
bug.
like, it is scary how strong those things are. Because can you imagine? Like the spider is creating that strong of a web. It's I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's concerning to me. I also I hate spiders immensely.
That's that should be concerning to the human population.
Yeah. Can you imagine? You fucking see that thing, and
you imagine getting stuck.
I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about these fucking things. It's making me itchy.
No. Imagine being a bug. You get stuck in that, and you're like, man, I can't move. You look up and you see these things crawling at you, just coming to eat you, and you're just like, God damn it, I can't move.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Fuck that shit. There's another one so we fish off the dock, and sometimes I sit on the dock, and right below the dock is another one. So the web is touching.
I was thinking about coming with you, and now I'm not coming with you.
You have to come. Just make sure you bring boots.
You bring a fucking gun.
I'll take leaves and like throw it down to the web to see how the spider reacts. The spider will immediately
really
grab it, start wrapping it up.
You're joking.
Immediately.
Okay, I kind of want to see this now.
Immediately. It's fucking crazy.
I want to see that now.
And if it doesn't wrap it up, it'll like investigate.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
yeah,
discard.
Yeah. That's
fucking.
Sick. It's sick, but scary at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I don't want nature. Yeah.
Fucking A. Yeah. Do we have anything else to go over?
I mean, we have some stuff on the horizon. We have your seminars. You got a big seminar tour.
Oh yeah.
Over in the UK and stuff.
We could go over that on the next one.
Yeah, next one.
Yeah. We'll have to add some to the bank for you guys because I'll be away for about 2 weeks traveling. I'll be doing a competition for Polaris as well as teaching a bit and traveling around over there in Europe.
Other side of the earth.
Other side of the earth. But yeah, I'll be away, so we'll put some episodes in the bank for you guys so you guys aren't missing out. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. Make sure you guys support the sponsors that support us, Caulibuds, Juce Organics, and Saint Posta. Check them out. They'll all be in the description of this video. Also, please give us a follow on social media. JayRod 2.0 on Instagram.
JDawg BJJ.
Fucking follow the Dawg House, subscribe, like the YouTube video. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, make sure you guys drop a comment. What should they drop?
Drop a fucking. If you made it to the end, you gotta drop a spider. You gotta drop a spider emoji.
Drop a spider emoji, baby. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.